Me and Amazon microphones, I absolutely love them. This is specifically actually for any type of camera. So you can plug it into the audio cable. So you can use it on your cell phone if you have the adapter for a microphone cable. But it's more meant for like you connect it to your camera and it sits there and you can use the lapel mic. So it is really cool. This is a high-end microphone. So you have the case, little push button, opens it up. Then you have the receiver. So you can see it has headphone jack so you can listen to it, and then obviously the outboard jack that goes to the camera. And then you have your charging port to charge it, or you can plug it into a permanent charging if you have one, or a battery pack. And then here's the charging of it. It has the little dots, so you can just charge all three at once via the charging port here. You can actually tell the battery life on it. It's hard to see the lights on camera, but it shows you the battery life of this dock as well, because the dock actually has a battery in it as well. So you can just throw them in here and let it charge off of that. So you're gonna get a lot of hours of charging, a lot of hours of usage. So then you have your actual microphone, and then you actually have two options. You have the built-in microphone here, or you have external microphone, which I kind of like both options. It's kind of nice because you can have your microphone, or you have the other lapel mic. So you can either clip this on here, or I'm going to pull out all of the accessories because there are a lot of them. So you have the bag. What's really cool is they thought about everything. You have this, which if you look, it can just clip right into the microphone. So that way you have a wind diffuser for this, or it comes with a wind diffuser for the lapel mic itself. So here's your lapel mic, which this is without the clip installed on it. This is with the clip installed on it. So you have the lapel mic. And what's cool about that is it comes with two different options. So you have the small one, and then you have the actual fabric one that's all fluffy and that to diffuse the wind. So you have two different options on that. Here's the cable to connect to your camera. So what's cool about the counterweight is you just slide that on and it can hang on, and basically when you have the microphone on, it's not gonna pull up, like it'll just hang there, and it'll pull down so that way it doesn't accidentally like flop over or pull off or whatever. It'll keep it taut, which is really nice. They think of all these extra little things. That's what happens when you buy a more high end. What's also cool about it, obviously the charging cable. What's also cool about it is on the side, you have your gains, so you can raise and lower your gain. You have your built-in mute, but it has like all your settings you can set. So that way if you're programming, you can program the receiver as well. So on the receiver, you have the different settings. So you can control a lot of the different audio settings. One of the really neat features about this too is that because it has two receivers, you can choose if you want it to be mono or dual, meaning I can have it single, like talking, and then someone else is talking and it's just one audio, or I can set it to left and right. So say I want some sort of recording where you can hear a person speaking from the left side or the right side, then it'll pick up just your right ear or just your left ear, setting it up that way. So it splits the audio up. That way also in recording, if I only want to record each audio separately, I can kind of do that. It's kind of a cheating method. But that way you can actually record left and right separately, and then in editing I can split them and have two separate audio sources. Yeah, it's kind of nice. So that's kind of the high end. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this to my Canon 80D, which right now it's capturing my built-in microphone, the built-in audio from the camera, so it's not gonna be as good. And then now you're gonna hear from this. So here's my ring light camera with the microphone on it. So I'm gonna show you, there's two different cables. You have one for a camera, then you have one that specifically says for a smartphone. There is a difference in the sound quality, so you want to make sure you use the right cable for that connection. So then it's literally just turn it on by holding the mute button. So you have that. And if you look, you have your left, your A and your B. So you can sit there and turn on a microphone. It'll automatically connect. So that's your gains right here. Obviously how much signal, the bars, and then same thing. So you have a lot of information. If you hold down setting, you can see you can have it as mono and set the volume, mute enabled or not. You can have the sleep on or off. Connection to search, like you can set all these different settings. So yeah, I just want to show you what you have. And then you have this port where if you want to listen to what is coming from it, you can plug it into the audio. My camera also has an audio port, so you can listen to it. But if you're like connected from your phone or whatever, you can plug like a headphone jack in there and listen to it. And this is just connected via just the same clip, slides in, so it fits perfectly on there. All right, so this is the actual microphone quality of the built-in microphone within it. I know I'm not holding it right in front of my mouth, but it's at a good, good spacing as if it's on my collar. So I'm watching, and there's like a gauge on the actual microphone. Let's see how well. I'm gonna put it down to 1. No, I'm gonna put it back all the way up. So I'm gonna talk really loud for a second to show you. See how the bar right there, I don't know how well that's picking up my voice or not. So I'm gonna have to play that back and you'll be the judge. So now I'm gonna go ahead and test the external microphone. Alright, so here is the built-in lapel mic. I'm going to go ahead and connect it to my shirt. So here's my lapel mic. I have a cat in the background that I don't know if the lapel mic is picking up or not. What's kind of cool about it is I'm watching the bar graph on this so I can see that it's actually picking up my voice. I don't know how loud it's picking up my voice or how quiet. That's something I'll have to find out when I play back because I don't have it put in a thing. What's cool about it is I can continue talking and hit the mute button and then you don't hear me. So say someone comes and tries to talk to me or whatever while I'm recording, or you have two microphones, right? You have two people recording and all of a sudden someone steps off camera and you don't want them to be picked up on the microphone. You can just hit. As you saw, I can keep talking and it doesn't pick up on the microphone. So this is really cool. This is what you get for high end. These record up to 300 and I think 64 feet or some crazy amount because it is Wi-Fi. It is obviously directional. So I could be, really, really far away and have perfect signal because it is a Wi-Fi as opposed to Bluetooth. So it is using like a Wi-Fi signal. Plus that gives a better quality and a higher quality audio recording. Obviously I can clip this to my belt. I can snake this wire through my shirt. This is a really good length wire. So even if you're 6 foot, almost 7 foot, you'll have plenty of room to tuck this under your shirt, have it hang on your waistband or wherever you want to put that. So, and then like I said, I can on the fly play with the gains up and down. And if I had someone behind my camera they could actually hear the audio and adjust it as well based on the distance I am from the microphone, the distance I am from the camera. So there's a lot of things that you can play with. It also allows for, like I said, dual or mono. So meaning, depending on the audio you want it to hear left and right, or just one audio source, you can set that up as well. And you have 2 of these. The other thing is they come with different kits, so please pay attention to which kit you want to buy, because they do have ones that are specific for an iPhone, so it comes with the lightning cable connection as opposed to an audio cable. It has the Samsung, it has for a regular camera. So there are options, so please pay attention to that. But these are high-end, they are high quality, and tell me what you think. Comment below in the video description, what do you think of the audio quality? What could I do better with my recording, as far as does it sound better? What type of tests you want me to do to test out these microphones? That way in the future, as I grow my channel, I'll grow my reviewing, and tell me what you want to hear. And thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and check out whatever other YouTube videos YouTube recommends to you. And time for me to go walk my dog, so take care. Bye. Subscribe. Watch those other videos. Bye.